Say hello to everybody. Welcome to Don't Tell Me. See, that's off kilter. Recording in progress, and what they get when they sign in is my elbow. That's awesome, Bob. That is awesome. All right, then. We'll do that and that and that. How's the sound?
Sounds good. Well, sing something so we can hear both together.
Yep, you just have to mute yourself. That's all. Hope you're enjoying the scenery. I know it's pretty up there. We can go hiking on Tuesday. With you, I'd walk anywhere. Oh, the wrist.
Sounds very good here, Bob.
Okay, very good. Thanks so much. So we're going to get started, and I'm sure there was something else I wanted to do or check or do something. I don't know what it was. But this is a special Buffett tribute session, and we're going to try to march through 6 songs where we usually do 5. If you somehow tripped over this by accident, this is Oakland Hook Jam's More Than One at One Zoom session for September 5th, 2023, celebrating Jimmy Buffett's music and rest his soul. We'll start with Come Monday, and that's what I was just kind of messing around with. But my wrist is, something's going on with my wrist, and so we'll just have to figure that out. I'm going to share the screen, and got the special. I was going to do a cover, a Jimmy Buffett cover, but ran out of time. Let's do that with me. Sorry, everybody. You all look beautiful. You all look fabulous, by the way. But we'll just kind of extend my view for the recording so people can see. The only thing that I do that's a little bit off the just a regular strumming, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. That C, that 4 beats of C at the end of the intro. Amy and I just watched a 1983 recording of Jimmy Buffett with David Letterman. And they just bring a guitar in, and he's sitting on the couch and the guest seat. And they just bring a guitar in, and he just plays it right there, right next to David Letterman. No walk up on stage, no nothing, no band, no nothing. So they did all these close-ups of his fingers. And he is constantly doing, no matter the chord, he's adding a finger all over the place the whole time. So, for this C, I'll add that F note when I think about it. And then on that third line with the D minor, the single strum, and honey, I'm going to fill in that gap. I like to let those minor chords ring, but I'm going to fill that in with a 1, 2, 3. First string, second string, third string. So I strum it, hold the chord, don't remove any fingers, and then hit the first string, second string, and third string. F, same thing, strum it once, thumb strum or harp strum, and then first string, second string, third string for the 4 beats instead of just singing it a cappella. And then the G. Missing you so. And I do that. That happens. That comes up, I think, 3 times. And then when we get down all the way down to What would that be? First section, second section, third section, fourth section, fifth section. D major 7. What were you playing just before that? At the end of the fourth section is a C. So you're on C. So you just push that finger out to the 4th fret, first string, and lay your index finger down and clamp it down with your middle finger. And that's your D major 7. I don't know there's no workaround. There's probably a D major 7 up the neck that I haven't looked at that's super easy that I should be telling you about, but I don't know what it is. You could just do the first 3 strings on the 2nd fret and push that ring finger out for the C. And it's pretty close because then you're just going to remove that ring finger and just have those 3 strings pushed down for your G major 7. And again, with this, these are single strums. I can't help it, honey. You're that much a part of me now. I might do the 1, 2, 3 on that also, where I'll just strum it. I can't help it, honey. You're that much a part of me now. So yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll probably do 1, 2, 3 on those. And then that last little, remember that night in Montana? So we're still on that 5th section that's not shaded, where you see the moving cursor. Said there'd be no room for doubt. You're forming a G on doubt. And then the chart wants you to go to B flat. But you're forming a G. You can take that form up to the 5th fret for a really pretty B flat. And then slide back down for an F and C. So your acoustic moments would be C to D major 7, C, D major 7, C, D major 7, C, D major 7, or, and G, 5th fret, G, 5th fret, G, 5th fret. That's pretty. And I might do the exact same thing down in that last line. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Went up to the 5th fret, something like that. Who's got questions? Who's on first?
Bob, I have a question. Where is this song chart? I thought you said in the email it was in the Folk Americana songbook, but I don't find it in there. Somewhere else?
Sacre bleu.
Or could you send it afterwards?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Sure. It's in the huge compendium. Well, yeah, that's a really good question, Lisa. Because on the original, when we got down to that last shaded section, we would send you up to, send you back up to the top to the final verse. And, it's kind of convoluted. And I redid it this year or last year so that it flows from the top all the way to the bottom and you don't have to revisit a chorus section. So I don't know when I redid that. And I was winging it when I sent out that email and I said, I think all of these are in Folk Americana. I think only Pencil Thin Mustache is the only one that's in Folk Americana. I think all the other ones will be coming in what will soon to be a classic 70s songbook. But anyway, now we got the Jimmy Buffett songbook, so there you go. I got something else to say, but we got time and I'll say it later. So let's play this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heading up to San Francisco for the Labor Day weekend show. I got my hush puppies on. Guess I never was meant for glitter rock and roll. Honey, I didn't know that I'd be missing you so. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze. I just want you back by my side. Yes, it's been quite a summer, renting cars and westbound trains. And now you're off on vacation, something you tried to explain. And darling, it's I love you so. That's the reason I just let you go. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. And I can't help it, honey. You're that much a part of me now. Remember that night in Montana when we said there'd be no room for doubt? I hope you're enjoying the scenery. I know that it's pretty up there. We can go hiking on Tuesday. With you I'd walk anywhere. California's worn me quite thin. I just can't wait to see you again. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze. Just want you back by my side. Spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Oh, that D major 7. Somebody needed some practice. He wrote that in a Howard Johnson's in San Anselmo. There used to be this little really funky place in the late 60s, early 70s in San Anselmo. It's called Old Ironsides, the Sunny Shack, the Sugar Shack, the something. That used to be, and I've seen pictures of it, it used to be a hardware store. And so it's just this ugly building that became like the Marin County rock place that Janis Joplin hung out at, and a lot of other people hung out at. And so he played there, so it was all about being stuck and playing places that he didn't want to play in. But anyway, that's a story. That's part of the story that he could tell better if he was still with us. Let's do Margaritaville. So I don't know if you've been watching the news or following any of this. I don't even know if you're huge or partially or okay Jimmy Buffett fans. So thanks for letting me rope you into this. If you're not, but the two that I saw was one of the Alabama teams, maybe University of Alabama. the whole stadium on Saturday, the football game, sang Margaritaville. Mostly they sang the chorus, Wasting Away in Margaritaville. And then I think it was Vatech, Virginia Tech, which actually they sang it better. And Jimmy Buffett was from Alabama, but the Vatech folks sang it better than the Alabama folks did. My humble opinion. So if you cut out every other chord diagram, there's really a song in C, G, F, and C7. It's really a 4-chord song. But if you don't play the sus chords, then you got 2 measures of C, 2 measures of G, a measure of F, a measure of G. So that timing on C, G, F is 1, 3, 1. So there's a rest in between after the C and after the G. If you don't play the sus chords, then it's a lot of C and G, and so it's nice to be able to break that up. And break up the G. I think I've got G sus4 in here somewhere. Maybe I just do G sus2. Let me see, where's it hiding? Oh yeah, there it is, G4. On that end of the first line, nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake, all of those tourists covered with oil. We do G4, that's shorthand for G sus4 because I was running, and G2 is shorthand for G sus2. And of course your susses are just, spices. If salt and pepper, you're just sprinkling on there just to make things sound a little more interesting. And the C sus4s, you're just adding an F note. You're playing C. And we always try to add it, always. We don't always try to add it then, but most of the time, we try to add it on the up strum of a down, down, up. Down, down, up. Down, down, add. And the same with the G sus2, as you're just removing a finger on the sus2, means you're making, the way I remember it is G sus2, I'm making my G into 2 fingers instead of 3. And G sus4, I'm making my G into 4 fingers instead of 3. Down, down, up. Removing the finger on the up. Or G sus4, adding the finger, your pinky gets tucked right in nice and tight there on that first string, 3rd fret. Just like that. I think those are the only 2 susses. We do some 2 beats. Most of these are 4 beat strums, so C4. And then the C, add the F. But in that 3rd line, the transition is C dot, C7 dot. And but sometimes that transition is 4 beats. So at the end of the 3rd line, there's 4 beats each. But at the beginning, it's 2 beats each. So you just kind of watch those. get to the end of, I'm not going to pick them all out, but at the, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, end of the sixth line, you got 4 beats of C, and then you got 2 beats of C and C7, again for your transition. Something like that. So I'll just point this one other thing out, and then we'll play this song. I keep thinking of Jimmy Buffett, so hard to concentrate. On the chorus, so line 3, wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of soul. Nice C7. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. I'm going to tap 2 taps after that to blame, but I know. So there's 4 beats there, but the but I is the 4th beat, so I don't need to tap on that one. But it's F, tap, tap, but I know it's nobody's fault. And so that happens, the F stop with the 3 hidden beats in there happens on every one of the choruses. And so each one of those, I'm going to do it. But I know. But I know. And I know. Now I think. Something like that. Just for fun, just one tiny little bit of percussion action. He, of course, had xylophones and marimbas and all kinds of island drumming going on. Let's play this song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add that F. Take away a finger. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bathe. All of those tourists covered with oil, strumming my 4-string on my front porch swing. Smell those shrimp, they're beginning to boil. 2 beats, wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. Don't know the reason, stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. 2 beats, wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Now I think Hell, it could be my fault. I blew up my flip-flop, stepped on a pop-top, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render that frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Yes, and some people claim there's a woman to blame, and I know it's my own damn fault. Kathy Mello one time looked at me when we ended that with the unresolved death. Like, what? What? I said, that's how the song is played. That's just how it ends. She wanted to resolve it with a C, of course. But that's not how the song is played. So there. It just trails off into the sunset, apropos of the moment. So what was I going to tell you? So Margaritaville and come Monday. So there was the Big Eight, and not the football conference, but the Big Eight were like the 8 songs that Jimmy Buffett played almost every concert for the last 40 years in Margaritaville. And come Monday were 2 of those. The other one that we're going to play is A Pirate Looks at 40. And then these other songs were, of course, always favorites of mine. My good friend and roommate, Bill. You see him chime in once in a while when I post these things. He makes odd comments. And why does he do that? Because he's known me for 50 years. So he's allowed. So this is ragtime progression. 1, 2, 6, 5, 3, 7, 9, 2. Whatever that progression is. But it usually starts with a C. 2 beats of C, 2 of E7, 4 of A7. And I like that down, up, down. And then D7 of any kind you want. And then G7. And then it starts up again. And I like a down, up, down. Because that down, up, down on E7 gets me in the frame of mind of doing down, up, down on the A7. And that sounds kind of groovy for a ragtime progression. He makes a departure on that 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth line, throwing in an A flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C, C7, F, A flat. So again, your A flat is just your G. You're just playing a G, and you're just sliding it over one fret. Oh, that's pretty. We don't worry about this top, top string, G string on the first fret. Let that go. Just don't even. Yes, there's a dot on the chord diagram. Don't matter, just let it go. And if you can't get that third fret automatically, just hit your G and slide right in. And it'll sound really cool. And then we have that whole ragtime rhythm going. And then all of a sudden he's got this interlude on the, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th line. Oh, it's Bandstand Disneyland. And I just like to do a down, down. Bandstand Disneyland, growing up fast, drinking on a fake ID. And then the D minor, which is 4 beats. I like the down, up, down, up. Now you got your E minor. If you take a look up at the top at your E minor and your B7, they look like exactly the same chord, except they're offset by 1 string. And so I do like to just, to make it easy, there are other ways to play B7, but to make it easy, is I just try to maintain that form and jump from the first string to the second string. That's your ukastenic moment. E7 to B7. Gotta do it twice. And Rama of the jungle was everyone's Bawana. And Rama of the jungle, he was before Tarzan, I guess, was everyone's Bawana. Or maybe after Tarzan was competing with the airspace. Rama of the jungle was everyone's Bawana. But only jazz musicians were smoking marijuana. On those G7 stops, I always want to add something. So I'm slowing it way down on the smoking marijuana. Adding a pinky to my G7 for that G7 sus. Taking it off. Smoking marijuana. It's your show, so you can stay on that G7 as long as you want. You could pick 1, 2, 3 if you wanted to, but I'll do just what I love. What are we going to do? And only jazz musicians were smoking marijuana. I'll probably do that. I'll probably do G7, sus, pinky off, and then ring finger off. We'll do 4 beats on that, just for fun. Yeah, I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache. Then I could solve some mysteries too. You could too. Who's got questions? Coolest ending of all. Brill cream. Anytime you can work the word brill cream into a song. Last line. Brill cream, a little dabble do ya. And if you remember that commercial, we all should actually remember that commercial. I could do some cruising to A minor 7. The jazzy ending. C, G7, A minor 7. Okay, we good? Let's sing us a Jimmy Buffett song. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they make new movies in old black and white with happy endings when nobody fights. So if you find yourself in that that nostalgic rage, honey, jump right up and show your age. I wish I had a pencil thin mustache, the Basil Rathbone kind, a two-tone Ricky Ricardo jacket, and an autographed picture of Andy Devine. Oh, I remember being buck-toothed and skinny, writing fan letters to Sky King and Penny. I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, then I could solve some mysteries too. Oh, it's bandstand Disneyland, growing up fast, drinking on a fake ID. And Rama of the Jungle was everyone's Moana, but only jazz musicians were smoking marijuana. Yeah, I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, then I could solve some mysteries too. Sock hop, playing in a band, strumming on the living room floor. So sore, yeah, they send you off to college to gain a little knowledge, but all you want to do is learn how to score. Yeah, but now I'm getting old, don't wear underwear, don't go to church, I don't cut my hair, but I can go to movies, see it all there, just the way that it used to be. I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, the Basil Rathbone kind, a two-tone Ricky Ricardo jacket, an autographed picture of Andy Devine. I could be anyone I wanted to be, either Sway Errol Flynn or the Sheik of Araby. If I only had a pencil-thin mustache, then I could do some cruising too. Yeah, bro, cream, a little dab will do ya. I could do some cruising too. Ah, the sweet unresolved A minor 7. All-time favorite, except for Pirate Looks at 40. That's everybody's favorite. So, what did I see? The folks who do the Steve Kreitzer and the team out in Livermore were a couple guys came up on stage and did Pirate Looks at 40. This is on Saturday. So they did a little Jimmy Buffett tribute. There were some nice songs about from the islands for a little Maui shout out. Speaking of which, where's my calendar? Got my calendar right here. Speaking of which, Saturday the 16th, I'm pretty sure is the Craig Cheese, Sarah Maisel. Look at craigandsarah.com for their Lollapalooza of a fundraiser to benefit the Maui Food Bank. Jake will be there, Herb Oder Jr., Brian Tolentino. People are fighting to get in onto that stage, so it's all musicians who really have a long history with the island of Maui and Lahaina in particular. So most of them were born on the island, and so that's who Craig and Sarah are trying to feature. So it'll go from 12 o'clock our time, maybe 10 o'clock your time, Jane. I think it's 9 o'clock. No, let's think that through. I better just quit while I'm ahead. craigandsarah.com. Take a look at that. what I said about add a finger for G sus4? Just form your G and add your pinky. Take away a finger for G sus2. There's a lot of that in this song. For some reason, so this is a little bit old, there's 3 dots in between the shared chords instead of 2. It's still only a 4-beat measure. In those bracketed chords, that's 4 beats. On that second line, wanted to sail upon your waters. If you do a 2-fingered C with the hidden middle finger on that first string, 2nd fret, then you can play your C and just pull off your ring finger, put it back in, down, down, up, down, down, pull your finger off. You can certainly jump around. You can play C and then jump down to C major 7 and jump back to C and jump down to C major 7. But it's kind of fun to have a hidden finger just waiting to play a chord as soon as you remove the finger that's in front of it. And the trickiest part of the song, I think, let me look before I say that, is this at the end of the second line there, we've got A minor 7, B minor 7, and then you got 2 beats of B minor 7 and 2 beats of A minor 7. So it's the beginning of that line, wanted to sail upon the water since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. 2 beats, 2 beats, 4 beats. So I think that's it. Yeah. 2 beats, 2 beats, 4 beats. We get down to the end, almost to the bottom, this unshaded area here. We've got a single strum of G. I think I'm going to do the 1, 2, 3, picking the first string, second string, and third string again on that. G sus2. I think that's what I'll do there, instead of just letting that space be space. Who's got questions? I'm going to count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mother, Mother Ocean, I have heard you call. I've wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. I watched the man who rode you switch from sails to steam. And in your belly you hold the treasures few have ever seen. Most of them dream. Most of them dream. Yes, I am a pirate, 200 years too late. The cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to plunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate, arriving too late. go for younger women. I've lived with several a while, though I ran them away. They'd come back one day, still could manage to smile. Just takes a while, just takes a while. Mother, mother ocean, after all these years I found my occupation hasn't been. My occupation's just not around. Feel like I've drowned, gonna head uptown. I feel like I've drowned, gonna head uptown. Mother, mother ocean, that piss it away so fast in the middle of the sheet there, that's the one that everybody in every concert knows that line, and they just, that's a big sing-along moment in the Jimmy Buffett concerts. That's too much fun. Let's do Railroad Lady. This is in 3/4 time. A little bit trickier, slightly. We get to do another acoustic moment, which you've been just pining away about. So, A, C, 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 C. Third string, C. D, third string, second fret. C, D. E, open second string. E, F, C, D, E, F, C, open two, open two, open one. Another way to look at it. C, D, E, F, then backwards. F, E, D, C. First string, second fret, F, open, E, second string, third string, second fret, D, open, one, open, two, open, one, open, two, open, one, open, two, open, one. Now, Bob, why are you doing that? Because that's what that pick, E1, EO, C2, CO. That's what that means. So you do 3/4 time, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Your index finger on your G7 is already in the right place. Now all you gotta do is hit the right string. Good luck. F, E, D, C. And sometimes instead of picking the C, I'll strum a C, C, F, E, D, C. Let's sing this song. She's a railroad lady, just a little bit shady, spending her life on a train. I'd love to slow it way down here. C major 7, C7, on a train. She's a semi-good looker, but the fast rails, they took her. Now she's trying, just trying, to what? F, E, D, C. South Station in Boston to the freight yard of Austin. From the Florida sunshine to the New Orleans rain. And what do I do on G7? I add a sus and I pull it off. Now that the rail packs have taken the best tracks, she's trying, just trying, to F, E, D, C. She's a railroad lady, just a little bit shady, spending her life on a a train. Once a Pullman car traveler, now the brakeman won't have her. She's trying, just trying to F-E-D-C. Once a highball and loner thought he could own her. He bought her a fur coat and a big diamond ring. She hocked them for cold cash, lost my place, left town on the Wabash, never thinking of home way back then. 'Cause she's a railroad lady, just a little bit shady, spending her life on a train. Once a Pullman car traveler, now the brakeman won't have her. She's trying, just trying to get home again. But the rails are now rusty, the dining car's dusty, the gold-plated watches have taken their toll. The railroads are dying, the lady sits crying on a bus to Kentucky, and home, that's her goal. 'Cause she's a railroad lady, just a little bit shady, spending her life on a train. She's a semi-good looker, but the fast rails, they took her. Now she's trying, just trying to get home again. She's a railroad lady, just a little bit shady, spending her life on a train. She's a semi-good looker, but the fast rails, they took her. Now she's trying, just trying to get home again. On a bus to Kentucky and home once again. Ah, railroad lady. What about that? How about them apples? Don't tell me we're going to actually get in. We're actually going to get in 6 songs. How about that? Because I didn't talk so much. So there. So there. I wonder what that is. I don't know what that is. Pretty exciting, whatever it is. Ah! Probably want to see the music, don't you? Pretty picky. This is not one that he played every concert. Certainly one of my favorites. And I'm glad we've got an extra couple minutes here because it's got a tricky thing. Ukastenic moment. So, if you would be so kind as to mute your strings with your left hand, so it sounds something like that when you strum, and try it down, up, down, down. What? Down, up, down, down. Down, up, down, down. Down, up, down, down. Falling asleep here, Bob. Down, up, down, down. Trying to get your right hand synced. Down, up, down, down. Down, up, down, down. Now, with your left hand form a G chord. 0232. Down, up. Stick your pinky in, down, for your G sus4, take it off. Ah, that's what we were working towards. Down, up on G, pinky in for G sus4, pinky off for G. So down, up, sus, off. Down, up, sus, that's what that bracketed G, V, the V is down, up. That's a down, up. And then G sus4 with a slash, down. And then G with a slash, down. So, that intro is, oh, that's G sus2. Sorry, G sus4. So I like down, down, up on the F and the C. Down, up, down, and you repeat. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. That's the song. That's the whole song. That makes the whole song. You can play that thing, that down, up, down, as 3 downs, 3 G downs. You could play it as G, G sus4, G. But that down, up, that rhythmic down, up, down, it makes the whole thing go. Play it however you want. What do we do here? There's something else. C5. We got a C5, open, 3-3. So it's just 2 fingers stacked on your C chord. It gives that C a really nice ring. Where does that pop in? I think like the 5th line there somewhere. Right in there, in that first shaded part. 3rd chord in that first shaded part. That's kind of fun. And we've got an A minor C. That's just your A minor, of course. And you add your C note. I think I add it with my pinky. I don't try to torque my hand. I just add it with my pinky. And of course, that is spice, so that's not absolutely necessary. And what else? Get that second to last section. What is that? 3rd line from the bottom. So how cruise along, always searching for songs, not a lawyer, a thief, or a banker. You've got the do-do-do-do. Then you go up just the, and you go up to the top section there, son of a son. Not the top section, the top shaded section, son of a son, son of a son, son of a sailor. It's not marked as chorus, but that is the chorus, that first shaded section. So you go up there, and when you get down to the bottom, then you drop down to the final chorus, if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, watch the replay. Send me your feedback. Bob, you are not making sense today. Let's see what else. Love that. I think that's it. Love that C5. I think that's it. Who's got questions? Let's go out strong.
Oh, Bob, I forgot what the GV means.
Down, up. That's that whole thing I was showing about down, up, down, down.
Yeah,
So down, up on G, down on G sus4, and then
yeah,
down on G. Down, up, down, down.
got it.
Yeah. It's a visual down, up. There were 3 songs I wanted to do. 3 more songs, Jimmy Buffett songs. They're all in the queue, working on all of them, but just didn't get there. Havana Daydreamin', it's a great song. Grapefruit, Juicy Fruit, which is a really sweet song, really fun. And Incommunicado, which is apropos, because Jimmy went incommunicado. So that's all. He didn't go away, he just went incommunicado. But I'll get to him someday. It'll happen. You'll be sitting there minding your own business, and there'll be an email from me that says, The new Jimmy Buffett songbook has just arrived, and it will have those 3 songs. So, hand cramp, 1, 2, 3, 4. As a son of a sailor, I went out on the sea for adventure, expanding the view of the captain and crew, like a man just released from adventure. As a dreamer of dreams, traveling man, I've chalked up many a mile, read dozens of books about heroes and crooks. I've learned much from both of their styles. Son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor, son of a gun, load the last ton, 1 step ahead of the jailer. Now away in the near future, southeast of disorder, you can shake the hand of the mango man as he greets you at the border. And the lady she hails from Trinidad, island of the spices, salt for your meat, cinnamon sweet, the rum is for all your good vices. Haul the sheet in as we ride on the wind that our forefathers hammered before us. Hear the bell ring as the tide rigging sings. It's the son of a gun of a chorus. Now where it all ends, I can't fathom, my friends. If I knew I might toss out my anchor. So I'll cruise along, always searching for songs. Not a lawyer, a thief, or a banker. Just the son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor, son of a gun, load the last ton, 1 step ahead of the jailer. Down to the bottom, son of a son, son of a son, son of a son of a sailor. The sea's in my veins, my tradition remains. I'm just glad I don't live in a trailer. That was the Jimmy Buffett tribute. Thank you all so much. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for showing up. Molly, so nice to see you. Nice to see everybody, but you know, some folks we don't get to see all the time. Susan, great to see you. Thanks for coming in. Tajali, how the heck are you? Nice to see you here. So thanks all you parrot heads. Thanks for coming out and playing a few songs. And I'll get you that music, Lisa. It's somewhere.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Bob. It's a great
Thanks so much.
session.
Yeah.
Thank
Terrific.
you, Bob. That's
It,
great.
it was good to do the Buffett songs. Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
very
It
welcome.
was really nice. Thank you.
Thanks for
Yeah,
being
it was
here.
lots of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of fun.
Thanks, everybody. Have a
All
great
right.
day out there.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank you. Bye.
everybody.
Hasta la vista.
Baby.
Trying to find out how to turn this thing off. I know.
Ciao.
I know.